Okay, we're gonna talk about why Christian men are weak now. Okay, Christian men are weak now because of the liberalization of society. I know that sounds really, cliche. Oh, everyone says that, but it applies a lot more for Christian men. I don't see many people talking about this as a whole. Okay, because they talk about little parts of it, but not the whole thing. I'm talking about the whole thing. Okay, because I'm a whole lot of man. I'm a whole lot of genius. Whole lot of brain. Okay, I got a big head. I got a big brain. So, yeah, the liberalization society, which liberalized all the men, right? So all the men automatically are turned more like faggots, okay? But then also, this liberalization seeped into the church, and now, instead of it just being, because before it was some atheist, secular, mentally ill idea of egalitarianism or whatever, oh, screw gender roles, oh, men don't have to be strong, whatever, right? Men don't have to be masculine. But now they're saying, well, men don't have to be masculine because God said so. They added because God said so, which created a transcendental source for the claim, which makes it 10 times stronger. So Christians are getting hammered even harder than other people because now God is involved. And this goes even stronger for egalitarianism. Oh, God made men and women equal in all ways. There's no such thing as gender roles. It's not just gender roles are bad. It's gender roles are bad because God said so. This is ridiculous. And you see this all over Christian spaces, even people who don't say it outright. Because you see this thing I call soapbox Christianity all over the place. Christians talking about, well, you can't ever be mean. Being mean is always wrong. Never be mean. You always have to have peace. And they put like a hippie Jesus. That's what they act like, right? But Jesus was mean at times. Well, the Pharisees, children of Satan. He said he didn't come to bring peace. He said he came to bring a sword. That goes right against being a hippie, doesn't it? Because hippie is like, oh, peace, right? He also whipped people. He flipped over tables. Jesus wasn't necessarily a nice person. He did the right thing. He was a good man, not a nice man. And that's my message here mainly to you, okay? In order to counter this, because Christians, it's a lot more than just improving yourself, okay? It's about evangelizing. And not typical evangelization, which is like going out and handing out cards or whatever. It's about speaking up and not being scared. Like, I'm a good example, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna toot my own horn, I'm gonna jerk myself off. I will, okay? I go on here, and I'm like a counterculture Christian. Unfortunately, I wish I wasn't. I wish this was the norm. But, or maybe not me be the norm. Maybe a little bit less extreme of me be the norm. But you see, I'm kind of mean, right? Faggot, loser, retard. I say those type of things, right? And the main reason why I go so hard, I could go even harder. I keep it genuine. Some days I go harder than others. Okay, if you watch some of my videos, you realize that. Like today, I'm kind of in the middle. Not too crazy, but it's because everyone else is all the way down here. They're all like, "Hey guys, so I have my whiteboard here. Jesus loves you. Yay, yay. Never ever be mean. Yay." Like I'm looking around. This is like 99% of the Christian YouTubers we have that are men. Like women, they can do that. And I don't want you guys to fall for it because conservatives have been falling for this weird thing where a woman goes up and says or something like that on the internet, and they're like, "Oh, based girl. Yeah, we're gonna make this girl a face of conservatism." It's like, are you stupid? She's a woman, okay? Women aren't supposed to say things like that or anything near that. I mean, the only word women are allowed to say that's any type of bad is faggot. That's it. That's the only one I allow. You can't even say damn. No, ew, ew. Women are supposed to be clean, feminine, quiet. So when girls are going on the internet, they're like, hey guys, Jesus loves you, and I love you, man. That's good. They're girls. They're supposed to do that. So I'm not talking about girls. I'm talking about men, because men aren't supposed to be like this, like that. Men are supposed to be like this. Girls are supposed to be like this. Okay, it's polar opposites, or not polar, not. But it's like opposites, not polar opposites. Opposites, which is men are supposed to be like positive, women negative, or women positive, men negative, whatever you want. I don't care. But it's supposed to be on different ends of the spectrum, right? So I'm talking to the men right now. And if you're a woman, do the same thing, but in inverse. So I know if you saw my face on the thumbnail, you're like, whoa, wow. I'm going to click on it. I don't even know what he's talking about, but I'm going to click on it. That guy's hot. Clicked on the video. Okay, if you're a woman, act more feminine. Instead of waving like this, wave like this. Okay? Instead of walking like this, walk like this. Oh, not that extreme, but you know what I mean. You can't see my full body, right? And if you're a man, be more like a man. And I'll go tie it back now. The evangelization. Don't be untrue to yourself, okay? Don't talk like me just because I said so. I'm not even telling you to talk like me, but I'm not saying don't speak as roughly as me or rougher than you naturally would, okay? But tell the truth and tell it as honestly as you can. When the time comes, and remember when Jesus said in Mark 8:35, whoever tries to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me and for the gospel will save it. He's talking about this, like cancel culture. If you have an opportunity to say something that's truthful about gender roles, LGBTQ, etc., you need to say it. Because the more you put it off, the more you try to keep peace, the worse things are going to get. So you have to join the movement, Building Back Christian Men, tell the truth, and be unapologetic. Because if you try saving your life now, you're going to lose it later on. Okay? And this is part of faith. Part of faith is because this is the situation we're in. Okay? This should be easy for you. It's easy for me. I'm not going to go ahead and say, well, I'm amazing because I can say faggot on the internet. No. Because you know what they did before? You know what the disciples did? They got killed for this type of thing. They talked about the gospel. They told the truth. And they got stoned. They got skinned alive. They got burned alive. They got crucified upside down. You are just going to have some blue-haired people say, you're a bigot. Is it really that bad? Tell the truth. And don't be scared to. And join the Discord. Change your life. Alright, I'm so good at this. I think that's all the videos for today.